Hello, Bonanza Peoples. This how-to video is specific to an iPhone and will take you step by step on how to make a simple acapella video. The application I'm using looks like this. Acapella from Pick, Play, Post. I gather there are other acapella applications out there. Once you've downloaded it, you can walk yourself through the process of creating an account. Once that is done, when opening the application, it should look something like this. To begin creating an acapella video, click on the two red microphones at the bottom. Now click on Record New. Click on Classic. At the bottom are three options. I always go with the 1-to-1 ratio. Experiment if you wish. Keep swiping left to view the various options. Each square represents a separate video and audio track. You see there's all kinds of varieties. Going up to, I believe, 9 squares. For our purposes, I'm doing a simple 2-track version like this. Three minutes is more than we need for the song I'm doing, but it's better to have too much time than too little. Click on 3 minutes. I'm doing 2 tracks, one with just ukulele and one with just vocals, as I cannot walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. I'm going to do the track with ukulele first, and then sing on the second video. I'm clicking the top block for the ukulele. Make sure the camera is turned toward yourself, capturing your good side, and so that you can see the picture of Pete and Shelley on the wall behind you. Notice down in the lower right corner is the icon of the metronome and music symbol. Click on that. I'm going to do the Tennessee Waltz, and so I want to click on 3/4 time. And the default 120 beats per minute sounds too fast for me when I listen to it, so I'm using the minus symbol to reduce it to 100 beats per minute. That sounds about right. Notice that play while recording is in the on position. I want that indicator on so I can keep time with the tempo. However, I don't want the audio to pick up the metronome playing the background, and so I always use headphones when recording. Click on the X when you've done your settings. Guess you're ready. Hit the big red record button when you're ready. It will do a little countdown, and then you listen to the metronome and play your little heart out. I often do a little introduction so that when I do the vocal track second, I can listen to the ukulele and know when to start singing along. You're advised to keep rolling tape to finish up the 3 minutes, even if you're done recording your song. You can trim off whatever you don't want later on. If you make a mistake, you can stop recording with the big red button again and begin all over. Once you are satisfied, you can replay it and decide if it's a keeper or not. The X in the upper left corner will start you over. Check mark in the upper right corner will save that track. If you click the check mark, You'll now see it rendering. When that's done, click the lower box to begin the second recording session. Again, if you make a mistake, you can stop recording with the big red button and begin again. Once you are satisfied, you can replay it and decide if you want to keep it or not. The X in the upper left corner will start you over. The check mark in the upper right corner will save that track. Again, if you click the check mark, you'll now see it rendering. So it'll be saving that second video. When you're done with the videos, you'll see 5 clickable symbols at the bottom. Going from left to right, the first icon is to preview your work. Click on it and give it a listen. Now click on the second icon. This opens up the audio options. Now see there's 2 frames there, the top frame for the ukulele and the bottom frame for the voice. Notice there's 3 choice options, or 3 choices of custom, equalizer, and processor. I'll leave it on the custom default. Here you can change the volume of the tracks in case you find that one is overpowering the other. You can also pan the audio to the left or right ear. I guess that's more if you're listening by headphones or whatever. You can also add reverb or change the pitch. I'm not sure why you'd want to change the pitch. Click on the third icon. This gives different filter options to change the look of the videos if you want. Clicking on the fourth icon, this gives different frame color options. Clicking on the last icon, this gives the option to change the style of your watermark. This option will cost you. It defaults to the Acapella watermark. But I've paid to change it to Steel Wool, which is the name of my wrestling team, but that's another story. To hit the share button when you're all done. You can add a caption if you like. For our purposes, I'm simply changing it from public to private and clicking on the camera roll to save it to my phone. Later I can trim it if I want to, or what I'm going to do is upload it to YouTube. Here's the final product if you want to listen. Thank you.
I was waltzing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to see introduced him to my loved one, and while they were waltzing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night in the Tennessee waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were playing the beautiful Tennessee waltz.
Bonanza.
Excuse him. Now here they advise you to let it go out for the full duration. I don't know, the song is maybe a minute long. And I'm not sure why they have you let it go out for the full duration. We got like another, oh gosh, even halfway there.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's what I'm going to let it do. I'm not sure why. What you can do is, I mean, of course, you don't need all this excess. You can, when you play your last note and you're done or whatever, you can clip off what it is that you don't need in some other application. Like
On your phone.
within your, when you pull it up
Yeah.
as a in your, it's going to be saved to your photos, so you can pull it up there, and in that software within your phone, existing within your phone, you don't need an additional application.
Right.
Your iPhone will let you trim it to where you want it to be, so you won't have to see all this excess there. Anything else, Jim? Should I be adding anything else?
Probably,
Hello?
but
I hear ya. Perhaps, but I don't know. I can't think of anything. There you have it.